If you think this video is about you, then you are the problem. If you don't think you're the problem, then this video is probably not about you.
Give me the dust of my father. Stand on the face of the ancients.
Good evening. Good evening. So Vanlife is at risk now, isn't it? Lockdown has certainly made things worse, in my opinion, for Vanlifers. We've got the Lake District shut down because of people being irresponsible. Now Northumberland are fining people for sleeping in their vans. Again, probably because of people being irresponsible. It's only a matter of time before the Peak District does exactly the same. And then probably lots of other areas. Now, when I say irresponsible, I mean leaving litter, pooing in bushes and weeing in bushes, having fires, playing loud music, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so who is doing this kind of thing? Now, it's easy to blame tourists. It's the easiest thing because I've seen it myself. A lot of tourists turn up at a spot, they want to have a weekend away, and they have essentially a party, have drinks and all that kind of thing. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people that live in their vehicles that are also doing the same thing. I know of at least one person that has a YouTube channel that lives in a van that's been seen squatting down and having a poo in a bush and then leaving the toilet paper. I heard about this a while ago, and it wasn't cool then, and it's still not cool now. The reason I'm making this video is not to try and call anybody out, because I'm not going to be naming any names or anything, but it's to try and appeal for help, really, because we are going to have to sort this problem out amongst ourselves, because it doesn't matter if it's the issue we've got at the moment is every time somebody cuts somebody up in a van, they go, oh, bloody travellers, or bloody this, bloody that, bloody van lifers. Once one van does something wrong, we all got to get tarred with the same brush. So if there's some litter around near where there's some vans set up, we're going to get blamed for it. The Peak District is a prime example of that. There is a bin near a spot where I stay that is overflowing constantly, and people aren't even trying to put rubbish in the bin anymore. They're just leaving it at the side of the bin, and obviously animals are opening them up, and there's just litter everywhere. And I'll try and get a picture of that soon, but it's disgusting. And unfortunately, we're getting blamed for that, even though I know that the people who are staying near there, and they are not leaving litter. So, but they're getting blamed for it, so it doesn't matter. Now, these people are tourists, walkers, hikers, horse riders, whatever else they're doing, sky kite rider things, or whatever things are called. They're all doing that, and we're getting the blame for it. And don't get me wrong, there are van people also doing that. There are probably people that live in vans, and there are probably tourists doing exactly that as well. Now, again, the point of this video is we need to try and sort this out, and the only way I can think of to sort this out is that we start calling people out on it. So if you see people in a van, don't be scared to say, excuse me, can you not do that? You're giving us all a bad reputation. Throw the rubbish back in their vans. We need to properly take action now. Like, throw the rubbish back in their vans and tell them what they're doing is wrong. all these places are going to get ruined anytime soon, and then we're going to be left without park ups. A lot of park ups, like I said, the Lake District now, they've just clamped down on it straight away. And again, I heard about Northumberland yesterday issuing fines. I don't want to be messing around with that. I don't want to be getting fined. Not that I would pay it anyway, but I don't want to be getting fined for just staying somewhere where I normally stay. I think that van life and I think van life's become more popular anyway, but in addition to that, we've got a situation where we've had a massive lockdown where a lot of people have been in the houses for 4 months, and they've been let out now, so they want to go out and do things, and unfortunately that means that everybody's out in the same place at the same time, which makes it look really busy, and it makes it look like an organised event. It makes it look like an organised camp, and it's just given us all a bad reputation. Now I appreciate that during lockdown I was I guess camped down, isolated with a group of people, but that was sort of extreme circumstances. That was because we were isolating. So again, I take responsibility to a certain extent that putting that out there, putting those videos out there, has probably made people think that kind of thing is all right and that's part of van life. And believe me, it isn't. For me, van life is about being stealth and trying to keep yourself to yourself, or trying to stay in smaller groups, if anything, moving around constantly, so as not to draw attention to yourself. And I think that publicising what was happening during lockdown has probably backfired to a certain extent. And it's not just me. I know that lots of other people recorded what they were doing in lockdown and that, but we're now in a situation where we need to try and stop that. Everybody needs to think smarter, really, and try and protect what we've got. Otherwise, it's going to end up in the bin. Unlike the litter that everybody's dropping around and just leaving. I actually had a walk up a road in the Peak District the other day, and there were so many points on the grass verge where there was poo and toilet roll left. It's disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to leave you all with this. Hopefully you can help. Hopefully you can advise people on the etiquette and all that kind of stuff, and we'll get somewhere with it. It is kind of serious right now. We don't want to be getting places shut down. So let's help each other with it. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'll see you soon. Bye, Felicia.